Hey everybody, this video is about why I chose Zija International as the network marketing company to roll with versus all of the others. It's 1,000 other network marketing companies out there. You just have to do your diligent research. I'm sorry if that keeps sounding like repetition if you're listening to these videos, but it's the most important thing that you can do for yourself in the long run. Your research, your research, your research. So anyway, after my research, I realized that Zija is truly one that I can truly get down with because it supports nutrition and health. And that's one of the biggest things I need in my life personally. And at the same time, it allows you to make money. That's another thing I need in my life personally. Now, the only other two network marketing companies that I was introduced to, it was only a couple. I know about a few now that I didn't know were network marketing companies when they were introduced to me, so I won't mention them. I'm just going to go to the ones that I knew for sure were network marketing companies. The first one, and it's nothing bad with these companies, it's just not for me. But again, I say you must do your research because it's all on you. And if you get scammed, if you get got, don't go screaming, oh, they played me. No, you played yourself because you didn't do your research. Not only that, but you didn't listen to my videos. I already told you. Anyway, I'm just joking, you guys, but no, seriously. The first one that I was introduced to, I believe, was one called Wake Up Now. I think that's the very first one I saw, or was it 5 links? I can't remember the time frame. They were both right around the same time. I'll just go with I'll talk about Wake Up Now first. So Wake Up Now, when it was introduced to me, it was introduced to me through a random person through Facebook, and she did a great job selling the lifestyle. But you know me, I did my research. It was too good to be true. The more I researched, they were, to me, this is me personally, my own feelings and thoughts towards the company. Mind you, I did not get involved with it, so I do not know for sure what it was. But to me, it just seemed like they were selling a lifestyle. One where I can go stay in a luxurious hotel on the top floor and just sit out on the patio and count my money. What are y'all selling then? Like, what are people getting out of it? I don't understand. Now what they mentioned to me was it was a whole list of perks of free roadside assistance, free coupons for this restaurant, free. It was just stuff that wasn't for me, and I'm like, why would anybody want that? I mean, what? I mean, you can sign up with a company and get free coupons. You can sign up with AAA and get roadside assistance. That just wasn't for me. It just seemed sketchy for me. And then in my research, I saw someone say that the money that you get paid from them was only in advance. Only in advance. Which means, the way this guy stated it, which means he got paid, and then when he decided to stop the company, he owed that money back. Ooh! Oh gosh, I can't imagine making a couple of thousands of dollars and then I decide to stop, and then the company says, oh, homie, you owe me that money. Are you serious? That money is gone for whatever reason, good or bad. Why? That was a red flag for me. So if you with that company and I'm speaking against you, you please set the record straight. I'm just going off of base of what I heard, and that's based off of my research. Again, I never entertained that company after that. I will say this though, for that company, it was a low startup price, so the low investment. Now, if it's a low investment, that's kind of sketchy to me, because I just feel like $60, yeah, it's a quick way to jump in and get $600 a month, but what was my investment? That's sketchy. The second one that I was introduced to was 5 Links. And 5 Links is to my understanding, a very credible network marketing company. And they do well. And the people that started in the beginning are doing very well. The people that came a little time after them doing very well. The people that come way, way, way after them still do very well. Now, I entertained the thought of joining that entity because of the sales pitch that I was given. Maybe it wasn't a sales pitch, but based off of what it was said. It was said that why not get paid when people need these things and pay for these things on a monthly basis. The things that were being referred to were your phone bills and your electricity bill. I was like, that's genius. That's actually smart to make money off of that. Then I kept on doing my research and realized this business may not be for me like I thought. Now in my research, I have found that there can be thousands of entities of network marketing company. They can fall under health and nutrition. They can fall under beauty. They can fall under technology. They can fall under traveling and things like that. So I believe, what I found was that 5 Links is under the technology branch. I'm not a technical person. I can get by here and there, but when it comes down to it, I'm not the techie girl that needs to be in your world. I'm just not. And when I realized that was what was going on, I was like, that for me would be really sales pitchy, because I'll be trying to sell people what I was doing, and it wouldn't be genuine, and it wouldn't have been legit, and people would have been like, girl, if you don't get out of my face talking about stuff that you don't know and that you don't understand. Plus, I'm not passionate about technology, so it just wouldn't work for me on all levels. What else about 5 Links? Okay, and then the more research I continued to do, once I really got a great grasp of what network marketing was, I realized that 5 Links doesn't have, the distributors of 5 Links don't have the full control that I would want to have. They don't have the full control that I will have as a distributor for Zija International. What I mean by that is, when I mentioned to a friend that I needed a cell phone, I said, hey, you sell cell phones, don't you? She goes, yeah. And it's through her company. She's with 5 Links. I think she does fairly well also. Shout out to you, girl. Hey, girl. And she was telling me, yeah, right now, we have a Verizon phone on sale. I'm just throwing out random numbers. But she was like, yeah, we have a Verizon on sale for like $78. And it's been on sale for a couple of days now. It may not be that way tomorrow, but right now it is. So, you always try to tell people to get in while the sales prices are good. And I was like, oh, that's really good. So what happens tomorrow? Well, tomorrow it may go back up to $270. What? And with that, I just didn't like the fact that Verizon still had the final say-so of the products. Because the way network marketing is set up, the distributor should have full control over the products. After all, you invested into that company. When you have your own company, it should be your company. So the fact that they can't control the prices in 5 Links, and please, if you're in 5 Links, correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm not speaking against y'all. I'm just saying this is what I feel again. That wasn't good enough for me. So with Zija International, the way it's set up is you invest in the products that you want. Once you pay that money, you get the products. It's yours. The products are yours. So that means if I wanted to have a sale every month, I could have a sale every month with my products. If that means I wanted to up the prices or lower the prices, I can choose to do that. It wouldn't be based on what the company decides to do. And I respect that, because if I'm paying money for it to be my company, I don't need y'all to still have your fingers in my company. Ew. Anyway, that's why I chose Zija over the others that I was introduced to. Again, I suggest that you do your own research. If you choose to do Wake Up Now or 5 Links, you can do fairly well. Just know what you're signing up for. Do your research and know your business. As always, thank y'all for listening. I'm sorry that the video ended up to be long, and I appreciate you if you listen through the full thing. Stay honest, stay humble.